Hello?
Hello, can you hear me?
Yes, sir. Can hear you loud and clear. Hi, my name's Ben, and I'm from Guam, USA. It's a
Wow.
tourist island next to Australia.
Mm-hmm.
Not in Australia, but next to Australia.
Wow.
So, where are you from?
I'm from Turkey, and I'm an English teacher, actually. I just wanted to try this program to recommend it to my students because they're always asking me what type of a program this is.
Right.
Yeah. That's why I try to try it myself personally.
Well, yeah. Well, you're an English teacher,
Yeah.
but you're from Turkey. Wow.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Yes, I am. Yeah.
So,
I think it's going to be a 10-minute trial, right?
it's a 10-minute free trial. Yes. Everybody who tries it, gets 10 or 15 minutes free to try the application out. And if they like it, and it's what they're looking for, then they make a subscription.
Cool.
There's a plan, A, B, and C, and so on, and they can choose a plan, how long they want to subscribe. And then they pick their tutors too. There's, we have a few hundred tutors working for Cambly'yi online. Yeah, and and I guess the main focus is general conversation. Talking, listening.
I watched some videos online on YouTube, and it's generally, impromptu. Do you understand what I mean? They're not ready. They just talk naturally. I like the way they talk naturally, actually. And do you have any other options, like, if a student asks you to teach them, for example, IELTS, do you do that?
Oh yeah. Well, we do have like an IELTS test sheet like that, online. We do have we use online books, textbooks, using dialogue and teaching them how to talk, listen, vocabulary, learning new words and proper sentencing and all that. We also have books to teach the students that, they have all that option. But I found that 70 or 80% of our students mostly want to talk.
Yes, that's right.
They want to improve their English because they're already going to a school and they're already reading, writing,
sure,
and working on their grammar and all that.
And also
they don't have
they don't have the opportunity, especially in countries like Turkey, to talk to native speakers like you. And this is a very great chance, for them to practice their natural speaking abilities or skills, let's say.
Exactly, yeah, because most of the Arab countries and countries who have their own languages, they don't, speak English in their country, so it's a mentality, why should I speak English, when it's an Arabic country.
This is a great idea. Yeah, I really liked the idea. Is it pronounced as Cambly'yi, or is it right? How do you pronounce it?
Correct, Cambly'yi.
Cambly'yi, yeah. What does it stand for?
It's just the name of a school.
Is it created by a school?
It was created by the owner.
Is it a private school?
It's an online private application, yeah. Yeah, and most of the students like to have lessons with the tutors informally. They don't like this formality type of teaching where they get into the nitty gritty. Like,
sure.
Please repeat after me.
That's not natural.
No, it isn't. A lot of the students whom I've spoken to, and I've spoken to more than 1,000 students already so far. And most of them told me that they really have a very hard time communicating with their teachers or tutors in schools because they're very formal and they really would like to know more about the teacher.
Exactly.
But it's so formal that they don't feel relaxed.
Sure.
They feel very nervous and I always ensure my students when I talk to them that I first of all make them feel comfortable.
And at the same time, while listening to you, I'm trying some of the features of the program. Clicking my video here, and I can turn off the microphone. I archiving, trial message, and you can also translate at the same time.
Yeah, there's the translator. Yeah.
Yeah, translator, and I can see your picture, your profile, only the name actually. Okay. Are there any specific points I'm missing here that I can use?
When students want to try it and they do make a subscription, they can choose their tutors. They can read over their profiles, and if they find that tutor suits their needs, then they just call that tutor up and have lesson.
Cool. And what about the archiving? Can I have my videos downloaded, or do I have to subscribe and log in and see my archives videos? I mean.
No, actually, you can go into Cambly'yi and look up tutors. Finding tutors in Cambly'yi, and there's a whole archive of different videos. Of different tutors. And they explain where they're from, what they do. What's their method of teaching.
What about, for example, our talk now? We are going to be talking about 10 minutes. If I'm subscribed, am I allowed to download my own video, talk with you, and watch it later again?
Yes. The video gets automatically sent to the students. They can review the video.
All right.
Yeah.
And I see some people sharing their conversations on Cambly'yi. Is it allowed also, or they're just doing it, illegally?
Oh no, it's allowed. Probably the school, online application is doing that.
They're sharing it on YouTube, on their YouTube channel.
Yeah, on YouTube. Yeah. Yeah.
Right.
So
our time is running out. So
it sure is.
Yeah, and these are, I suppose, all my questions. Do you have any suggestions or recommendations for me while telling them about my students about you and Cambly'yi? Any recommendations from you?
I would recommend, that each individual students just try it out themselves, because they do have a 15-minute free trial, so they can try it out themselves and see how they like it.
Okay.
Yeah, that's my recommendation.
Do they use credit cards to pay?
Either credit cards or yeah, pretty much. I guess you pay online. Credit cards, I guess when you go into the subscription section, it's going to show each individual students or whoever, is going to make a subscription, how to subscribe,
Wonderful.
As a matter of fact, when we're done here, I'll send you the link.
All right. Nice to meet you. We have only 40 seconds left.
Yeah, sure.
I don't want to be cut off before saying goodbye. I'd like to say goodbye to you.
You too. It was really nice chatting with you.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for using this app.
See you. Take care.
Okay. You too.